Hi friends, welcome back to Nita Crochets. My name is Anita. Today we are going to be making this chenille fringe skirt. It's very simple. It only takes 2 hours. It builds up super fast. And the yarn is fluffy, very flowy. So we are going to be making this. This is a very beginner friendly project. But first of all, let me thank each and everyone that subscribes to my page and also follows my Instagram. Whenever I see this community growing, I am more than motivated to make tutorials. Also, you realize that we opened memberships, and this is one of the projects we have made. More of these projects are going to come through for members only, like these, and you don't want to miss out. These are my signature designs, and I'm giving them away in our memberships. So you need to join the memberships so that you don't miss out on stitchy goodness. Now let's get started with this tutorial and see what we need. Hi friends, as you can see, I am going to be showing you how to work this very simple chunky skirt. I love the feel of it. It's really warm and cozy. It also has fringes to the sides, and just like you have seen in the video, that's how the skirt actually looks like. So it's very simple, very beginner friendly, and it builds up very quickly. Okay, now let's get into what we are going to need for this tutorial. I'm going to be working with this chenille yarn. You may need about 3 balls maximally. Yeah, maximally 3 balls. And I'm going to be working with an 8mm hook. You'll need a pair of scissors, a tape measure, and I think that's all we need. That's all we need. So let's get started. So we are going to get our hook, and we are going to yarn over, hold it still like that, yarn over, pull through a loop, and yarn over, pull through a loop. So in that way we work a magic knot. And here we are going to work chains that are now we are going to work chains that are in position to stretch out to go through our hips, okay? Because for this skirt we are not working any increments around the hip area. Instead, we are making the skirt, the cord of our skirt, more like the foundation chains, to be in position to stretch out to go through our hips. Okay, so for example, if your hips is 40, you're going to work chains and then put it on your tape measure, stretch it out to see that it can go all the way up to 40 inches. All right, so that this skirt is in position to fit our hips without us working any increments around the hip area. All right, so please remember to stretch your cord to see that it can meet your hip width. Once you're done with that, you're going to work a slip stitch into the first chain stitch. When you were starting, it's what you're going to, you just need to make sure that your cord has not been turned in any way. So right there, you work a slip stitch just like that. Okay, now we are ready to work our very first row. And then I will chain 1. Into this very first stitch, I'm going to work a single crochet, and I'll get into the next stitch, work my single crochet, do the very same thing, work a single crochet all through, and you're just going to keep working 1 single crochet into every stitch all the way until you come to the end of your row. So do this until the end right here, and then work a slip stitch. Here we are at the end of our row. This is how it looks like. Now to work our next row, we are going to chain 2 and turn our work. The chain 2 is just our turning chains, and here we are going to work 1 half double crochet in every stitch. So we work our very first half double crochet into that very first stitch, get into the next, work a half double crochet. See that? Work a half double crochet into the next stitch, and you're going to do this all the way until you come to the end of your row. So work your half double crochets all the way until the very last stitch, and then work a slip stitch into the second chain stitch of the 2 chains that started this row, sorry. And I'm going to meet you after that to show you what to do. Okay, so when you are at the end of your row, you will work a slip stitch, and then here you will chain 1, turn your work. This time we are going to be working single crochets. So into this very first stitch, you work your single crochet, get into the next and work a single crochet, and you're just going to keep working 1 single crochet in every stitch all the way until you come to the end of your row. Just like that. So do this all the way until you come to the end of your row. Now, what you are going to do is you're going to be working a half double crochet row and a single crochet row. And you're going to repeat these 2 rows, okay, until you have the length of the skirt that you desire. It could be 20 inches, it could be less, until you have the length of the skirt that you desire, and then I'm going to get back to show you what to do. Okay, so this is how my skirt looks like. I am yet to add more length to the, to the bottom of the skirt, but then now I'm just going to show you how to add a drawstring. So yeah, to add my drawstring, I figured that if I work chains with this strand of yarn, it is too thick and it's going to make my waist chunky. So instead I got to the conclusion that using this very same strand of yarn to be my drawstring is actually more better than working chains, because it's already thick enough. So you're going to get your yarn needle, and you will just try to run it through these stitches, the single crochet row, along the single crochet row, so you can keep skipping 1 or 2 stitches like that, going in and going out like that. Okay, so what you do with the drawstring of this skirt, they tie to the side so that it's not visible to someone that this skirt has a drawstring. Instead, they be thinking that it's part of the fringes. Okay, so when you run it through like this, my yarn came out of the hook, the yarn needle, so when you run it all through like this, all the way to the side, you're going to get another strand of yarn, and then run it through, starting from here, going all the way to the side and stopping here. So basically, this is going to tie onto the sides, only onto the sides here and here, all right? And then what's left for us to do is to add your fringes to the sides of your skirt. So what happens with the fringes is you cut a length that you feel is the length you want for your fringes, okay? The length appropriate for your fringes is what you cut. And then you just get onto this side. There is no science or math. Just get onto this side, but just make sure that the stitch in which you loop your fringes, just like that, and then pull. So you pull like that, and your fringe is fastened here. Okay, you see that? And then you will get into the next stitch that is in line with this one, but on the next row, and then do the very same thing here as well. Get your fringe, strand that is long enough, which is already folded, and the yarn ends are of similar length. Then you pull it through right here, and then pull through that to fasten your loop. Okay, so this is going to create fringes onto the side, and you will go ahead and do it all the way until the bottom. Then come on this side and do the very same thing all the way until the bottom. And there you have your skirt complete, chunky, nice, festival ready, very fun. And I hope you loved working this. This was really short for my beginners who like stuff that builds up super fast. This was one of them. So thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.